Hello, hello, hello. Wow, look at that water. Look at that shine. We have legs now? 10 out of 10 IG. I love CS2. All right, now let's actually play the game. Counter-Strike 2 is the best game ever made. The gunplay, the nade physics, the players. CS2 officially gets 6 bomb plants out of 5 Zeuses. Anyways, that's all for today. See you next time. Just kidding. But I really do love CS2. I love CS in general. I've played since Source, and I've had over 3,000 hours on CSGO. I competed with the best NA teams in the past, and I even tried my hand at competitive CS and competitive Valorant. Now, I'm really late to this topic, but I really wanted to get a couple weeks of gameplay before I voice my opinion. First impressions are important, but I don't think it's a good idea to just go off of them. Now, you've heard everyone talk about the game, and it's in like a broken state, or it's just a beta. It should have been a beta. They should have worked on it more, let it cook some more. I mean, while what everyone says isn't wrong, I still have super high hopes for the game. I see the potential of what CS2 will be in a couple of more months, or maybe a year. It's true that the release was way too fast, and it was a little too buggy, but we'll talk about more of that later. Is CS2 gonna be like Overwatch 2, or is it like Half-Life 2, Episode 2? You know what I'm saying? Is it gonna be like Halo 2 or like Modern Warfare 2 2021? You know what I'm saying? That's so fucking dumb. But seriously, like us gamers, we've had this whole bad taste of like new game is actually just glorified update. I mean, actually made us lose content. CS Overwatch. However, if any game development company could do this method right, I would place my money on Valve. It would have to be Valve. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of this whole idea of like release the game first in a broken state or like the minimal value or vertical slice. But like that's the whole model of live service. And it's like something that we've kind of been adopted to at this point. You have games like League of Legends, CSGO was like that too. Like a lot of these games are doing that now. I'm not a huge fan of that personally, but if any company were to do it right, I would put my money on Valve. I think they would do it right. Now, I think the biggest differentiating factor from like Overwatch 2 and CS2 is that like CS2 is on a completely new engine. The biggest benefit of having this new engine, it makes every update much easier and much better. Because if you think about it like this, Source 1 is a decade-old engine. Source 2 is already an old engine as well, but Source 1 is even older with little to no documentation on it as well. There's a reason why a lot of these Source games, while there are plenty of Source games that are great, look at you Apex and Titanfall, there's a lot of them that didn't do very well because of the lack of documentation and the lack of people actually exploring those engines. However, Source 2 being newer, being more modern, being comparable to more modern engines, they will be easier to update than Source 1 would. Alright, enough of that nerdy shit. Like, let's be real. The only thing that matters in CS is the gunplay. Can I shoot a motherfucker in the face and he die? I'm gonna be honest with you, CS2 does that much better than CSGO. You know, like, you always get the CSGO, man. You get CSGO. 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 But in CS2, instead of getting CSGO'd, this happens.
Okay.
Arguably, we don't like. I think I prefer that if I behind a corner rather than I hit someone in the face and they don't. I'm gonna be honest. I prefer CS2's method of if I hit someone in the head, they die, but I have the chance of behind a corner. Like, yes, in the most ideal scenario, if we could have both, it'll be better. But I don't know. I don't know if that's technologically available or possible. But if they could do that, that would be best. But for right now, I do prefer CS2's method more than CSGO's. And let's give a round of applause to Valve's development team. They fixed bugs in a matter of days. When back in CSGO, those hitbox bugs lasted months to years. Where CS2, days. I think less than days, honestly. I think it was literally less than 24 hours. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. These developers, man, I doubt they see their families. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, these guys are working so much. It's unheard of. Like, these guys are so quick. Now, quick little side tangent here. I know everyone's thinking about the whole Michael Jackson incident with the Twitter banner changing. I just want to clarify something. As like an indie game dev myself, they are different departments. And in my opinion, it's just really dumb that like we're getting mad at Valve for making fun of the situation when that's all the social media team is there to do. The developers, they're not, even if they didn't make that post, it's not like the Michael Jackson bug would have been fixed any faster. I don't know. This is a random ass tangent, but whatever. Source 2's been out for a decade and now us third-rate citizens get it? Oh, look at you, Dota 2. What the hell? We're CS? We ain't no bitches. Give us our engine faster, man. Nah, but this Source 2 engine, man, the graphics are amazing. Like, look at that. Look at the shine. Oh my, dude. Oh my, oh yes. And look at the lighting effects. It's so realistic. Look at that shadow, man. I got legs and leg shadows, man. CSGO has nothing on this. Look at the Molotov physics, man. The story behind the Molotov liquid physics. Some random dude on Twitter was like, hey, Valve, you know, you could just implement this plugin and it should look a lot better. And they're like, oh shit, you right, homie, let's go, we cooking. The nade and smoke grenade, bro. Like, don't even get me started about these dynamic smokes, man. They are so nice, dude. I love this game. I love this company. Like, I'll be honest, guys, like, you look at these graphics like, damn, fuck. My 20-year-old machine can't run this anymore. My TI-84 calculator can't run CS anymore. I'm doomed. I mean, well, okay, yeah, you probably can't run CS2, but I expected something like next generation game. I need next generation hardware. No, bro. You just don't need double-decade-old hardware and you'll be fine. Realistically, anything within like last 10 years if you buy, I'm pretty sure you could run CS2 perfectly fine. Man, to be honest with you, I don't even know how to get started with this part. Like, I know I am biased. I'm trying not to be biased. That's the problem. I don't know why. I'm just having the most fun I have ever had playing video games in years with CS2. I can't tell you why. Maybe it's because it's the sound design. Maybe it's because my shots actually hit. Maybe it's because these fucking teammates keep me in 10k elo when I'm definitely a 15k player, Valve. Please give me better teammates. If you play Premiere right now, I am sorry. It is just, you're off the deep end. It is just Face It for the masses, man. And you know what Face It had going for it? It was not for the masses. That additional barrier of entry of that additional software and anti-cheat made it not for the masses. And therefore, you would have actually human teammates with hands, feet, and eyes. Maybe not ears, but at least they have eyes, okay? Now when I play Premiere, I swear to God, half my teammates are bots. They don't talk, they don't do anything. They run around, they shoot me, they smoke my mollies, they don't know anything, they don't know callouts, man. Come on, man. Now, the one thing about the game, people play CS2 like they play CSGO, but honestly, fundamentally, it's different. You add two new mechanics, right? You add dynamic smokes, and then the nades destroy the smoke temporarily, and the whole game is different, right? Oh, not kind of the lineups and everything like that. That obviously changed because the map's also overhauled. But anyways, like, those two major gameplay differences has changed the meta completely. Gone are the times where smokes were impenetrable. Nah, man, you just nade the smoke and run through. No balls, rush B. Like, you could actually do something about like a fully smoked off site. They indirectly nerfed and buffed the smoke at the same time. For a bad team that doesn't know the mechanic of the HE grenade, then yes, the smokes are buffed. They're bigger, they're more dynamic, so it's easier to fill things. You use less smokes and executes, etc. But you've removed one-way smokes as well. And now, if there's one smoke stopping your entire team, it doesn't have to stop your entire team. You HE nade it and go suka blah, rush B, go, 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 no pussy, no pussy. Now, a core part of CS isn't actually the competitive scene. It's actually the casual scene. And what Valve really fucked up this time, which I honestly, as much of a fanboy as I am, they did fuck up one thing. They didn't really include much options for the casual player. You have Premiere, Wingman, Comp, casual deathmatch. Like, come on, guys, you could do better than that. Where's Flying Scoutsman? Where's zombie mode? Hell, you don't normally do those modded content, so why don't you just like finish the server browser before you release the game? Like, that's something I was also wondering. Now, of all their sins, this is the biggest one. The casual community of CS has dwindled. The rushed release really punished these players, and that's very unfortunate because they're the backbone of CS, right? We all started CS as, like, you know, for fun. We never really took it seriously, right? Only after we saw how competitive it was in nature, then we started to become serious, started to play Premiere, started to play FaceUp, started to play ESEA, get stomped by really sweaty players, and, you know, give up, and then go back to being casual. It's just the way it is. Now, I do have really, really good news. In a recent interview, by the way, Valve never does interviews, but a recent interview with Valve about CS2, they did mention that there will be live updates. Basically, this is a live service game, which CSGO was kind of a live service game. It was like, you know, wishy-washy, but that means they'll add new maps, new operations, most likely, new cases, obviously, because it makes money and money, new weapons, new game modes, stuff like that. They all said this is all coming in the future. Workshop came out recently, I believe, and server browsers are going to come out very soon as well. Like, this is huge, right? Like, technically right now you could still play like the casual game modes like Zombie Survival, Zombie Escape, KZ. However, it's a big hassle, right? You have to go online, find a server, type in the IP into config, and then be like, okay, let's pray that this doesn't give me like 20 different viruses and send my ass to fucking, I don't know, Timbuktu. This might be the most beautiful sound I have ever heard. Please play this at my funeral. I want everyone, whenever they hear this sound, to think of me, because this is the most badass, the most powerful Glock I have ever heard in all of gaming, all 30 years of it. This thing sounds amazing. Man, motherfucker should have given Invincible this gun so he could have beat Omni, man, bro. Come on, this shit slaps. Damn, this AK sounds like straight from an orchestra, man. We could make a concert by shooting CTs, bro. Like, that's amazing. Imagine that. Not only does the reader get a visual cue and visual entertainment, they also get the auditorial entertainment of a full-ass orchestra of gunning motherfuckers down. Alright guys, this is the end. This video's gone on way longer than I expected, but thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate it. I just want to let you guys know there'll be 100 more years Counter-Strike, 100 more years Counter-Strike easily. This game will be the future. I really do think that this is, a lot of people are saying this is the death of Counter-Strike. No way. This is just the start. This is the beginning. We are able to see the creation of something beautiful. And for those of you who are asking, yes, there will be a lot more CS2 content on the channel. I love the game, don't get me wrong. I love Valorant too, but CS2, CS, Valve, I was born on Valve, really. You know, Half-Life, Gmod, Team Fortress 2, Left 4 Dead 2, Left 4 Dead 1, Counter-Strike Source, Counter-Strike Go. Like, I love them all. Counter-Strike 2D, yes, I played that game. I love it too. Like, I love CSGO. Fuck, CS2. That's gonna be weird, but we're gonna work on that. And yes, there will be a lot more challenge content. I have so much more planned. I know I said that last video, but I assure you it is planned. It's just very procrastinating on actually doing it because I'm trying to get 15K. Come on, let's get 15K premiere, and then, you know, my ego will be satisfied. You know, I really want to be 15K elo. Please, come on, please. But anyways, guys, I just love it right now. And frankly, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm addicted. I am actually addicted to Counter-Strike 2. I don't even want to work anymore. I don't even want to sleep anymore. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Or maybe not. I might be on CS2 Premiere bashing my head out of my teammates. But anyways, until then, bye-bye.
That's fine.